Today marks 1516 day of daily reflections, daily lessons. And today I want to go back to the reflection of exposure, challenge, and joy. Exposure, challenge, and joy. And I'd love to share that at the moment I'm learning how to trade gold. And that's basically specifically on scalping. And yesterday was very unlucky bad day. And there was like just hitting my stop loss by a couple of cents and just going to right direction. And I felt a little bit disappointed yesterday, and I thought, what is supposed to do? Maybe it's supposed to do a 1 day of break. And I chose not to. And I said, okay, the most important part is to learn how to follow the process, how to follow the system, how to be able to control my emotions and be able to regulate myself to do the right thing. Because I think that when we emotional, when we are not thinking straight, not thinking rational, we're doing a lot of mistakes. And being able to bring yourself back and start to say like, I need to bring my emotions into the place and do what's necessary. What is I learned? Because to be honest, it's not easy. That's why a lot of people say that they overtrade because they trade emotionally rather than rationally. I think that the rationally is following the system, and I guess that's a question that every single person needs to ask: is I'm following the system? If I'm following the process, and again, that was my challenge for today: following the process to the T. And to be honest, this was one of the best trading days for me personally. It worked so well. I was waiting. I was just waiting until the things will happen exactly what I was looking for, and it turned out very well. Even though it was quite draining day emotionally because the trade that I entered was very big trade for me. At the same time, it went wrong direction for 80-90% of the time, and it finally break through and went to exactly where I needed to go, and it finished much better than expected. But I guess the main lesson for the day that I really challenge myself to do the right thing. Wait, because I guess this is in life as well, timing. Do the right thing. Because I think that's why so many people speak about that emotional regulation is the key to success. When you're able to regulate your emotions, you're able to bring rationality back, you're able to follow the system, you're able to follow the process. Because when you have emotions hyped up, you start to look for shortcuts. The willpower is disappearing. And those shortcuts most time leads to worse results. Because there are no shortcuts in true success. It could be shortcuts for a temporary win, but not long lasting win. I think that's exactly what I learned today is that when you really take time to reflect, to be present, to be mindful, expose yourself to the moment that you really feel stretched, but challenge yourself to keep yourself cool. Today, because of I was able to challenge myself, I was able to expose myself. Now I feel a joy. Joy, of course, today was a great day, and it's easy to be joyful. And I think that's where I need to learn as well. Yes, it was a terrible day, and I found it difficult to have joy. But I think that's again one thing that we need to learn is how to find joy in every single day, no matter what you did. Because at the same time, I was able to be joyful yesterday as well. At the end of the day, I executed, I did the work. A lot of people don't do anything, but I executed, I did the work, I did my best. And because of that, I'm supposed to be joyful. And I was partly happy about myself, grateful about myself. But to find joy was much more hard today, of course. When you win, it's hard not to be joyful. Unless of course you start to feel anxiety that, oh, I'm not able to repeat that, I'm not able to or maybe I don't deserve that. Like it could be that you can really cloud the joy. And I'm one of the persons that I used to do that. I used to do cloud my joy in the past. Like I used to think like I win during the day, and then I rather than celebrating, I used to think, okay, what's next? What's next? What's next? And now the older I get, the more I understand how important it is to really not rush to think about what's next, but really being able to internalize the joy, internalize the the win, internalize the result that you already have, and say, okay, what really worked? what didn't work last time, what worked, what didn't work, what was able to improve. And when you're able to say like, this is what worked, this is what didn't, this is what I could get improved, this is what kind of potential help I need. At that moment, I'm able to say, okay, what's next? What's next in my milestones? And I think that knowing that I'm still getting improved, I think it's a beautiful thing to really reflect and say, okay, I'm on the good path. I'm on the good path. And I could really, the good day could follow the bad day if I choose to control my emotions. And that's the, I guess, lesson of the day. So I hope to choose to win and see you tomorrow.